Hello friends and welcome to TechPromin. Friends, today I am going to take you through the basics of DHCP in this video. So stay tuned and let's get started. When we talk of DHCP, it's Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. That means whenever you attach to a network, your system automatically detects a DHCP server and identifies or requests an IP for its own working or to get into or to latch on to that network. And in turn, the DHCP server responds with an IP and your IP gets configured and your system gets into that network. So that's how, or it's a short description of what DHCP is. To understand DHCP, you need to remember DORA, that's DORA. That means discover, offer, request and acknowledge. That means the computer or the client that is getting attached to the network discovers a DHCP server into the network. Then in turn, when it sends a discover message to the DHCP server, the DHCP server within that network responds with an offer. That means it offers an IP, and then the DHCP client requests that IP, that you release that IP to me, and in turn it acknowledges or gives a negative acknowledgement, that is a NAK or an ACK towards that request, which is called ACK. That is commonly referred to as A. That means DORA, discover, offer, request and acknowledge. That's how the DHCP process takes place, and ultimately your system gets an IP. So let's see within the short video. I'll describe each and every process and I'll reiterate this whatever I have said just now with a short presentation that I am going to show you just now. If I talk about the D, that is discovery, then basically the DHCP client, that can be your PC, that can be your machine, that can be your a handset, a mobile handset connecting to your home router, anybody, commonly known as the DHCP client. When it does the discover, it basically sends out a network broadcast of the discover message, and in that discover message it requests the DHCP server to send out an offer for an IP. Now let's see what happens in offer next. As I said earlier, the next step is the offer step, or it is the next process in the DORA process. In offer, the DHCP servers in the network, they tend to send offers to the requesting client. That means in a network there can be multiple DHCP servers. Now as I said in the previous one, in the discover part, that the DHCP client sends out a broadcast. That means it can be received by each and every DHCP server which is present in that network. So each and every DHCP server which is present in the network does send an offer with an IP address to that particular DHCP client. The next phase in this process is the request. In this request phase, the DHCP client takes one offer and responds back to that particular DHCP server from the MAC and all the details that are available in that packet. In depth, you can check out the packet of offer or the DHCP discover, and you will be able to understand how these exchanges happen. But in a nutshell, the DHCP client selects one offer out of the many offers that it may receive. It can have only one offer if there is only one DHCP server. It can have many offers if there are many DHCP servers within that network. And once it selects the DHCP server, it responds with a request. That is, the IP which the DHCP server or servers have offered. It selects one IP out of it, and the provider of that IP is being contacted back by the DHCP client. That okay, I request this IP from your pool, lease me this IP. Now once this phase is over, we approach the last phase, that is the acknowledgement or a negative acknowledgement. Consider it is an acknowledgement, then there are important things that happen along side into these two phases. One is When the DHCP client has selected a server and it sends an offer or a request against the offer, it's a request against the offer. In that case, all the DHCP servers which were offering their release out of their pool get notified. Why? Because if there are many DHCP servers, they each would have given an offer to the requesting client, and each one would have received or reserved an IP for allocation. In that case, once the request has been posted by the DHCP client to the destination or the destined DHCP server, all these servers release that blockage or release that offer and push that IP back into their available pool. And that's an important part of this process. So, moving on to the last process, that is the acknowledgement. The DHCP server acknowledges the DHCP client regarding the IP allocation, and it reserves that IP as allocated for the stipulated lease time. And that's how the DORA process completes. So to conclude this session, I'd like to tell you one more thing as a part of this network stitching. It's like, when the DHCP server leases an IP, it leases an IP to the DHCP client, as well as it also lets the client know which DNS has to be followed. You can check my DNS video, the link is given above, and then after you would be able to stitch this, that how the DNS is available to the client. That means how the client is aware which DNS to approach for its DNS queries. So this all is taken care during this DHCP leasing, if the DNS is configured in the DHCP server. Be kind enough, give me a like. I would be happy to respond to your comments if any. Bye bye, until next video.